Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Copper Jacket TV. So it's the beginning of July, and for most people that means going out, having some fun, maybe heading to the range. Unfortunately, for people in California, it means new firearm laws. And unfortunately, we have 3 brand new ones that just took effect today. So let's talk about them. This video is proud to be sponsored by American Hartford Gold. Listen, if there is one thing that those of us in the firearms community understand, it's that you cannot rely on the government for your protection. Not with your life, and especially not with your wealth. Look, throughout our lifetime, the dominance of the US dollar was unquestioned, but that may be changing. As we face unprecedented inflation, the world's biggest economies are ditching the dollar for the yen. Banks are failing left and right, and the government is discussing a total control of all of your money with the new digital dollar. Don't let your life savings become a casualty of failing corporations or currency wars. Now is the time to call the only precious metal dealer that I trust, American Hartford Gold. They'll show you how to protect your savings and retirement accounts by diversifying your wealth portfolio with physical gold and silver. With the finest products, amazing customer service, and a buyback commitment. American Hartford Gold has a 5-star rating from thousands of reviews and an A+ from the Better Business Bureau. American Hartford Gold supports content like this that is committed to bringing you the truth. Tell them I sent you and they'll give you up to $5,000 of free silver on your first order. So call them now. Click the link in the description or call 866-856-2507. That's 866-856-2507 or text COPPER to 65532. Again, that's 866-856-2507 or text COPPER to 65532. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about what's going on here. So every year on January 1st and on July 1st, new gun control laws are enacted in the state of California. And you're probably asking yourself, with over 100 laws already on the books, how do they come up with anything new? Well, guess what? They just get creative. They start doing things that are outside of what you would expect normally. And that's kind of what we have here. So let's talk about the 3 new gun control laws that just took effect today. Okay, so let's go ahead and start off with the first one here, which is AB 1406, again, effective July 1st, 2024. Now, I made a video about this one a while back called 40-Day Waiting Periods in California or something like that, and that's because this law authorizes the California Department of Justice to tack on an additional 30-day waiting period. So on top of your existing 10-day waiting period, an additional 30 days if they need to do a little bit more research. And we're not exactly sure what specifically that is. You could have the same name as somebody else or something like that, but let's say that you're waiting your 10 days. On the 10th day, the California Department of Justice could contact the transferor and then have them delay that an additional 30 to give them time to figure out whatever it is they need to figure out. So essentially, you could be waiting up to 40 days before you can finish up with your transaction because of this new law. Now, the next one that starts today is going to be AB 1587, and this one's got a lot of people very upset, and rightly so. I'll just read it here. It says, requires payment card networks to make the merchant category code for firearms and ammunition businesses established by the International Organization for Standardization on September 9, 2022, available for merchant acquirers that provide payment service for firearms merchants. Basically, what they're saying now is they're going to add new merchant codes and track what it is you're actually buying. And as a matter of fact, this is something that's going to be rolled out in phases. So the new codes, that's law now. But in 2026, they're actually going to be able to track exactly what it is that you're getting. So this one right here is bad with the merchant codes, but it's going to continue to get worse. Now, this last one is AB 28, and this is the one that gets talked about the most because this one is going to cost people the most money. This is the new 11% tax on retailers. Now, yes, it's a tax on the retailer. However, profit margins being what they are, there's no way they're going to be able to absorb an 11% tax. So they're going to have to basically pass that on to the consumer. And so the consumer is going to start seeing higher prices. I don't know if it's going to be starting today, but at some point, the prices are going to go up. Now, you're talking about an existing 10 or 11%, and now you're going to have an additional 11% on top of that. So you're talking about like a 21 to 22% cost increase, and it's going to be felt all over the state. And that's 22% more than what most of the rest of the country is paying. Because again, in California, they love their taxes, right? And this money is going to be going to fund certain projects that California has. And the problem with this is now you're taxing a specific right in order to pay for these things. There's nothing else out there really that's like that. especially when it comes to a right. I mean, taxing a right alone should be something that's not allowed, but they love to do it there. So again, that new 11% tax that everybody's been talking about just went into effect today. Now, believe it or not, in 2023, there were 6 or 7 more firearms laws that were passed and signed by the governor. However, these roll out at different times. So we're going to be seeing things in January of 2025. So in about 6 months, we're going to see a whole new slew of things that are going to come out, not including what is passed in 2024. We're also going to see things from 2023 that are going to start in 2026. So even if nothing new was passed this year, there's still a bunch of new stuff that's set to take effect in the next couple years. So, I mean, just trying to keep up with this stuff is mind-numbing. Because like I said in the very beginning, I mean, we're already talking about over 100 laws in that state, more than any other state in the entire country. And here we are once again with even more. So there's a lot of stuff going on, just a lot. And I'll try and keep you guys updated as often as possible, obviously. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button. The little alarm bell will let you know when new videos come out. And if anything changes, obviously I'll jump in front of the camera and let you guys know. But I want to thank you all very much for watching. I do appreciate it. Please like, subscribe again. You guys have a great day.